Hello, everyone. Ooh. Ouch, ouch. My bad. Yes. Again, hello, everyone, and sorry for the wake-up call. My name is Alondra Gutierrez. I'm one of the partner managers in Odoo with a passion for marketing. And here I have with me my colleague, Charlene, who is one of the experts in marketing apps. So today we are here to talk to you about two topics that are passion all of us. Well, one part, which is the first, is I would like to talk to you about the needs in marketing and sales department. And then the second part, which will be very fun, is we will do a live demo where I will need your input and your brainstorm capacities. That way we can decide together which flows you would like to see with us together. And then finally, I will invite InDAWS, who is a Gold partner in Spain and with presence as well in France, to give us a bit some insight on how they use Odoo internally to maximize their communication strategy. Okay, so let's try to think. What do you think are the main important, aspects of a marketing and sales department? Normally, a sales department is worried about generating new business, of course, retaining existing customers, but of course, there's also this collaboration with marketing, okay? And in the end, both sales and marketing care about the same things: generating new business, increasing visibility, of course, having the capacity to, as well, optimize it and translate it into ROI and reports. Content management is a big struggle for both the sales department and the marketing department, because in the end, in the digital world, we need to generate great amount of content in order to be relevant and visible for our potential customers, but as well to educate our existing customers. Okay? And now let's picture this. The commercial director wants to generate more business because the CEO is, look, we have these KPIs, the stakeholders, we have a lot at stake. So we really need to generate more business. Here are your targets, go. Okay? But who is going to generate those create these activities in order for those leads to appear? Well, it's the marketing director, right? So those three departments, or these three people, have different needs and priorities. However, what is the main issue there is because sometimes, or most of the time actually, it's not always easy to communicate the three stakeholders here. The processes are different, so there's a lot of information silos. And sometimes we don't have the right tools. You know, remember the talk with Fabian this morning about the why? So now imagine you can be the best commercial director, you can be the best marketing director, but without the right tool. And there's one key as well: automation. Now, picture this. Imagine these three people, these three departments, this head of departments, they are able to unify their processes, automate it, and make the entire work much, much easier without having to spend so much time on the administrative part. And the good news for CEOs, without having to pay for licenses for, I don't know, 5, 10 different solo apps. So this is what I would like to talk to you today, along with Charlene. So before we jump into the demo, you can all get your phone, that way you can scan. I would like you to imagine We are a service company, and I'm the commercial director. And we happen to implement ERP solutions. I would not say which, because I might have a preference, might be biased. But the CEO recently came to me and said, look, Alondra, we need more business. We're not meeting our targets. We need to grow. Therefore, I got in contact with Charlene here, who I heard she was an amazing marketing director, and I said, look, I need you to be the marketing guru of the company, and therefore, I need also as well your input to decide what should be Charlene's first task as this amazing marketing director of ERP AI. Everybody logged in? Yes? Okay, so let's see. What are the options we have here? So, should we focus on increasing visibility, aka SEO? Should we promote our services to our existing clients, upselling? Or should we launch a campaign to convert those leads that actually are in contact with my department, which is basically who's in contact in my CRM? There's a strong bias for the CRM, huh? Who should win? We got 23. Oh, this is a fight, huh? Wow. By little difference, I think we can go ahead and launch a campaign to generate some new business that are actually logged on my CRM. So how should we do it?
Okay, so now that you have leads in your CRM, you can totally target them in order to send them an email automatically with a promotion or whatever, thanks to marketing automation. So if I go to marketing automation campaign, you can see that I have several that are already configured. And let's say that I want to target my new lead, which are already in my CRM thanks to a lead magnet or whatever, or chatbot, for example. We'll show you that later. Here you can target your lead and opportunity who are in the stage new. Then you can see that I have 5 records. So that means that in the CRM, in the first stage new, I have 5 records. And it will be updated according to the new lead that I will get. And then you can start the workflow. So here you can configure an email. So if I click on edit, you can see that I have my activity type, which is an email, and I can send them a welcome email. I can also adapt the trigger. So here I can put 0 hour like that. Every time I get a new lead, the email will be automatically sent. And then I can save. And for example, my existing leads who are in the new stage, once they open the email, they will, the stage will be adapted and will change to qualified. So here I have configured a server action, and then the server action will adapt the stage from new to qualified. So if I launch a test, we can test it directly. I will just check which record we have in it in order to test it. And so I can launch a test. Then I can send the email, but I don't have Wi-Fi, so I think it's not working. But if I go to my CRM, I will show you how it's working, because we did it just before. So here you can see that I had my lead in new, and then when I will send the email, and if my customer that is already existing in my stage new opens the email, it will automatically switch from new to qualified here. So that was the first one. Now that we have our leads in our CRM, we'll need to manage them to improve the way we manage our leads, and so you will have to vote for the next question. So we want to optimize the way the leads are managed. So do you want to automate the email communication sent to prospect, to automate the qualification process for your commercial department, to automate the segmentation process, or you want to do all of them?
What should it be? I think there's a strong bias to see everything. You guys are greedy. Okay, so let's do the three of them.
Yeah, let's do that directly. So if I go on my CRM, and then I will go to my website, and here you can see that I have a chatbot, and here it says, okay, hi there, are you looking to implement an ERP? And here I will say, yes, of course. So the chatbot will respond me, in which sector is your company from? And so normally I will get suggestion about it. I think it's coming.
Otherwise, you can go directly on the test, no? On the
Yeah,
chatbot.
I will do it directly on the test like that. You can see it better.
It's probably the internet as usual.
Yeah.
Well, we all know this by now.
Okay, so we'll test it from here, like that you can see it totally. So yes, I want to implement an ERP. So here it's working well. Which sector is your company from? So I will say retail. And then would you like to schedule a conversation? Please leave your email. So I will put my email. Okay. Okay, and then thanks to this last message, so I'm notifying one of the ERP experts to contact you ASAP. It will create automatically a lead in my CRM. So if I go back to the CRM, there you will see that I will have a new lead that is coming from the lead generation bot. And here you can see that I can have my extra information, my email, and so on. So you can all do it thanks to the chatbot. So here you can see it also. So the lead generation bot, my email is there. And then according to it, thanks to marketing automation, I can target this lead. So I will go to marketing automation. And here I have a campaign which is called Automate Segmentation Retail. So because I want to target the lead and opportunity that are created here. So you can see from the lead generation chatbot. So we have filter on the source. And then you can see that I have 8 records. And according to it, I will start my workflow. So I will create a tag automatically on my new lead. I will send them an email. So you can see if I edit it that I have an activity type, which is an email. And the trigger is 1 hour. So then 1 hour after the lead is created, we will send them an email. And then, according to the child activity, so the child activity is really like the customer behavior that your customer will have. So here, according to the fact that he will open the email, not open, reply, not reply, or click on a link, or don't click on a link, then you can add another activity. And here, we've chosen to add a server action that will adapt the stage from new to qualify. And this way, you will be able to improve the way you qualify your leads, because you will be able to segment them thanks to a tag. You will be able to send them automatically an email in order to thank them for their request or whatever. And then you will be able to change the stage automatically according to the customer behavior. So that's it for the lead. And then I will need Alondra to take care of the sales. Okay.
So that's a really good idea. You can go, I guess, get a coffee, chill. You already did your marketing guru. You set it up, everything perfectly. So now I would like to focus on some pre-sales activities. Remember, I'm the commercial director, so normally that's what I do. But I need your help here. What do you guys think I should focus on? Should I, again, continue on this segmentation and go very targeted with my clients and and divide which kind of content. Should I invite maybe prospects that already have a proposal with me to an event where I can do perhaps like a really nice demo and help them decide that I'm the right ERP implementer? Or should I just go aggressive and say, I'm going to send a flash promotion? What do you think I should focus on? No flash promotion? That's last decade? Okay, no worries. So I will show you how I'm going to do this, and it'll be super simple. So basically, if I go on my database, if you guys remember well, Charlene helped me set up this great automation. That way, when, let's say, oops, sorry, somebody interacts with my chatbot or even on a campaign, a tag is generated automatically on my content or on my contact or even my CRM. So I know if a client is coming from retail or if it's coming from construction. I'll show you very quickly as well. If you go on contacts, you have a way to know if you have clients from retail or construction because of that automation that Charlene set up for us. So what I would like to do is I have two ways of doing it, actually. So either I can go the old-fashioned way and go to email marketing, but Charlene had already set up one for retail. I will just duplicate it up. And actually, I didn't have to duplicate it. I could have just saved it as template. I could do that as well. That's, but instead of retail, I would just use construction. Wait. Sorry. Construction. And then, well, I'll just change this as well, like a beautiful image. I will just replace it because, as you probably know, Odoo will suggest images from our image bank automatically. So I don't have to spend that much time, and it's very quickly. I will just say, okay, construction. That's nice. Okay. So, but I'm not. I'm commercial, so I don't really care that much about the design. But I will make sure that instead of the tag retail, I will just change it to construction. And that's it. And then I just send it. And that's it. Now, let's see the fancy way, so the automate way. So as you see here, and Charlene was just showing us how to automate the segmentation. Basically, I could just use the power of marketing automation to do exactly this. So I would, in my filters, I can do a very extensive and add, let's say, child activities, like child activities, if they open, if not, if they, reminders. I can do an infinity of things, but it's so simple to just go on my filter, and instead of tag includes retail, now tag includes construction. And I do this very advanced and targeted segmentation communication only for construction. Okay, so that's the way I would do it. And if I even want to go even further and to make sure, for example, let's say I want to do a really cool landing campaign, I could just go on website. And there is a way that I can actually filter, so only a certain parameter will allow this landing page to be visible. So that way I can only allow this website to be visible to clients who have the tag construction, for example. Okay? Yes, perfect. Okay, so let's go for another question for you guys. Now, since everybody knows that the best customer will probably be the existing one, I would like to ask you, what do you think we should focus on? Should we send information for additional services? Let's say already somebody who implemented with us, and we'll send them more information about additional services, or should we send a survey to measure the client satisfaction? Client satisfaction? Okay, a few more seconds. Okay, so it's actually quite easy, and it's quite similar to what I just showed you before. Let's say if I go here on marketing automation, I could just create one from scratch, or I can just, well, I'll take, it could even be this one, and I can just duplicate it. I could just duplicate it and just change it and use the same. But it's very simple. It's basically the template. I would change it, that instead of a promo code, it's just this beautiful email that I can custom make right there on the spot, and just include a link to a survey like the one that you guys are interacting with at the moment. Okay, this is one way that I could do. And since existing clients is, yes, and of course I would change it on the filter as well. Okay, how would I know it's an existing customer? Well, I could actually do it two ways. Either I filter it by a client, so a contact that has an existing sales order, or in my case, because I'm a service provider and I used projects, I could just use the ones that have a task open, for example. So I know, because I can just change the model right here. Like I can show you very quickly. Where is it? No. Lead magnet? No.
No, but it's just the fact that here, if you want, you can target a lot of applications, a lot of different applications. So here, for the project and the task open, here you can just say that you want to target the project or the task on a project, and then it will remove my filter, and then I can add a condition in order to say that I want to target the stage of my task, for example.
Yeah. Okay, let's do
and
that.
then I can say, okay, my stage is in done, so I want to send a survey in order to know my customer satisfaction.
Yeah, and actually now I can say customer satisfaction. That's how easy it is to actually up. So actually, if I go on my project, oh no, actually I could do it even further, and I can show you the magic of, this is how fast we sign a client. So I'm gonna go and choose my client. I will have a implementation service with many hours, and I will confirm it. This will create a task on my project. And since I am done, and I just implemented the client, if I go back actually to my marketing automation that I was just showing you, and I have customer satisfaction, you see that 2 records have been created, and it's because 2 clients were implemented. So if I send this email template, and then this I can do a lot more follow-up. I can even send them a little smiley face. I can send them many, many things. Okay, and even if I want to go even further, I can even create a loyalty program. So taking the example of my new customer in retail just now that we just signed together, you will see that a loyalty card was created, and I will even send it. How did I create that loyalty program? I'll show you in a second. See, the client got a free implementation service. How did I set it up? Very easy. If I go on sales, products, loyalty, I created one program name that's called loyalty implementation. So what I do is, every single time that I have a client that implements or buys at least 5,000 in implementation, I will give them a free consultation. This is how I set it up, see? So the minimum quantity is 0, but the purchase is at the quantity I would like, and it will generate 80 points. Once the client has 80 points on their loyalty, on their contact, then they will get it for free. And next time that I create a sales order for them, they will have the free implementation service for free. Perfect. So this was a demo. This is fictional, but it would be much more interesting to hear it from the source. So I would like you to please applause so we can invite InDAWS to the stage. And InDAWS will give us the testimony of how they actually use Odoo and a lot of the examples we showed here to facilitate and automate many of the communication and commercial processes.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. How many of you are partners of Odoo? Many partners? So here, okay. So look, we are also partners. We are gold partners in Spain, and we are starting now in France also. So we had some specializations in some kind of sectors, and also different localizations in Spain, you see it there, but that's not the important thing that we are talking about. We started having a lot of competition in our area. We were 4 gold partners in the east coast of Spain, so our conversion rates were dropping a little bit. Then we talked to Alondra, what can we do? We discussed within the team, what can we do to improve our conversion rates? We are getting still leads, but we had a stronger competition from other partners, and also some people like auto-implementing and going to Odoo SaaS or whatever. So we started to use mainly 3 marketing tools: website, marketing automation, and email marketing. And to be honest, doing a lot of the things that Alondra proposed. At the beginning, I started reading, and I downloaded a book, an audiobook about creating a sales machine. And it had like 10 steps, and we did a super complicated thing that included emails, social media, sending tasks to all my sales teams, and it was, I think, 9 to 15 steps. And to be honest, that didn't work. I was giving too much work to everyone. I was trespassing this fine line that with marketing automation is like with wine. 1 or 2 glasses are great, but if you overuse it, then you can be a bit spammy, you know? So you need to be careful also not to overuse your powers. Like Spider-Man said, with great powers comes great responsibility. So also be careful not to over-spam your customers. So what we did is we used the stages of the CRM, and when we had our team, or our sales team, changing the stage on the CRM, we sent specific emails to complement our service. So when we have a new lead, after a first contact, we send an email with all our success stories, and we are targeting that more and more per sector, so we can send the specific stories that they really want to hear about. Then once we finish the demonstration, we have an e-learning platform about Odoo. It's called Odoo Master. So we explain them that, okay, we're going to implement to you the ERP, but we also hold your hand in all the education that you may need in the future to use the system. Then when we have sent prices and we have sent a budget for the implementation, we follow up that, sending an email saying that they can contact us at any moment in order to explain that budget that we send it, and if they have any doubt, they are more than welcome to discuss with us personally. And obviously, when we win a lead, then we send them a thank you note, and we try to start implementation process as soon as possible. So also, that includes only the automation, but then we started to link different applications in Odoo. So we started investing a little bit in Google Ads. We created an ebook, how to select the best gold partner in Odoo. And basically what we did, it was a landing page. When the lead got into the CRM, automatically send the ebook that was requested, and in the next couple of weeks, we send a couple of emails reminding that we are still here. Hi, if you need anything, just let us know. As we said, we tried not to be very spammy or intrusive, because we realized that we had better communication with the customer. We weren't very, very aggressive. And what are we doing now? As we said, we like to keep it simple. Sometimes when we overcomplicate it, we have lots of tasks to be done in our little clock that you have over there in Odoo, reminding you that you have to do some tasks. They weren't done by the team. So my recommendation, after testing this for a few months, is that keep it as simple as possible and keep it as targeted as possible. Like Alondra showed before, it's very interesting to target either by a sector, or for instance, we are starting some tests now targeting from the ERP that they're coming. So if we have a customer who is coming from Sage, we know very well what are the weaknesses of Sage compared to Odoo, and what are our strengths. So we send a targeted email showing exactly what the improvements from Sage to Odoo they're going to have. Or also we try to highlight the why we are different. For instance, we work with a close price for the project, or we work with very strict deadlines, so we need to be highlighting that all the time. And as Alondra explained also, it's very important for us not only to use this for our new leads or new opportunities, but we want also to use it to take care of our customers and get upsellings. So we also do some extra services like marketing. So if we implement a website, for instance, for a customer or an e-commerce, once it's done, and after a few months, I'm sure they will be interested in some SEO or SEM services, or maybe some design or redesign of the website. So we try to keep pushing for the potential upsellings, and we do that also with mobile applications. When we realize that a customer has a lot of potential of light users, maybe they need a mobile application to be connected to Odoo, and after the implementation is stable, maybe 6 months or a year after it's finished, then we program that these services has to be offered automatically. So in that way, we ease a little bit of pressure from our sales team to be reminding all the time what can they offer next to the customer. So that's basically what we are doing. It's not rocket science, we know, but it seems it's helping to improve our conversion rates. It seems it's helping to keep our customers happy, because one of the critiques that we had in the past was that we weren't offering new things once the implementation was done. So this is helping also to keep offering the customers new services and new offers. And also, very important for us, please mix it with the calls or the person visit or the personalized service, because otherwise it's very cold and very aggressive. And it's also very important to keep it simple, close, and very in line with your values, because otherwise it's just spam and no one will care. So that's about it. Thank you very much.
Well, as you saw, marketing automation, it can be a very powerful tool, whether you're a client, whether you're a partner, and it can really empower your communication strategy. Odoo is a tool, yes, but it will help your team do what they do best in the end. So if you have any questions, please scan the QR code, whether if it's for myself, for the marketing director here, or even InDAWS, who is both a client, using internally, but also implementing Odoo. If you have any questions, please log your questions on the pad, please. Okay.
Okay. Do you?
No, it's off.
So. Okay. No. Do you?
Perfect.
No, it's working.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so the first question is, how do you ensure that the email sent out with automation are GDPR compliant? The lead must be able to unsubscribe and also an explicit way to receive marketing emails. So we have marketing automation templates that allows the fact that you can ask your customer if he wants to opt out from your email. So it's called a double opt-in marketing automation template, and it's in the new version, so in version 17 of Odoo. Otherwise, you can totally do it yourself. So in every email template, you can add link in order to unsubscribe from your email, and then automatically your customer will be unsubscribed, opt out from the mailing list. How can I set up autoresponder mails to be sent in the time span of 1 minute, like when registering for a webinar? But then when you register for an event, so if it's related to an event or a webinar, you can totally set up an email that is sent 1 minute or 1 hour or 1 hour before the event or after the registration. So you can totally set it up, but we can check it just after if you want.
It's by standard on events. When you create events, you can send a confirmation automatically. Otherwise, you can always do it in Odoo. In marketing automation, here when you create the trigger, here if you want it automatically, you just put 0. Otherwise, you can put 1 hour, 1 week. It's up to you. So it's 100% configurable.
Is it possible to do lead scoring with Odoo? So yeah, you can totally do lead scoring in the COM. But if, I don't know who asked the question, but we can check it just after if you want. Is it possible to set up a lead scoring in Odoo where points are automatically assigned to leads based on predefined criteria and the setup of a threshold value for points? It's a really advanced configuration, so I will not do it now, but
we'll meet
in standard we can't do it, so like that, you know.
Yeah, we can show you how you do it after this.
Have any improvement been implemented regarding compatibility of the email template with popular mail clients, the Odoo experience confirmation mail loop broken on Outlook, for example? I know that Outlook is a difficult mailbox, so they're reading the code, the HTML code on their way, and then it's not the same code that we are using in Odoo, in the HTML and so on, so each mailbox will read the code differently, and we know that Outlook is a really difficult one, so, but we should work on it for sure.
There's a question about integration with WhatsApp.
Have you thought about combining marketing automation and the WhatsApp application to stay in touch with potential clients? So yeah, you can totally target WhatsApp on marketing automation.
You just configure it. So the model is based on WhatsApp or SMS or email. The sky is the limit.
If you didn't answer yet, difference to other tools like WordPress, MailChimp, etc. But what do you want to know about the differences? Because it's a large question.
Well, I guess the main difference is that you have everything in one place, so that's the main benefit. And as Fabien showed us in several talks, website is better than ever, and we continue to create more functionalities. Now, GPT, for example, is part of website.
Can Odoo send abandoned cart emails for the e-commerce module? And yeah, totally. So you have two ways to do it. You can do it in the configuration of the website. So if I go to the settings, so here you can send automatically abandoned cart checkout email. So if I click on it, you can also send it after the hours that you want. So you can totally...
So that's a classical retargeting flow, right?
I need to reopen the cell phone. Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's next? Sorry, which one? Yes. Is the assistant also available in marketing automation? Assistant as in ChatGPT? Yes, I think it's related to ChatGPT. So. Well, at the moment, is based more for text suggestion, change it a bit. I will discard it. Look, if you haven't seen it, I'll show it very quickly. So if you go, let's say, but you can do this on knowledge, on whatever you can think of. So here, if you select, you can basically you can give suggestion of how to shorten or make it more persuasive. But as well, if you don't know what to write and you need some suggestions, again, you just go for ChatGPT and say, please give me some suggestions for value proposition. And then if internet allows, normally it will give me a suggestion, and if I like it, I will just insert it. There you go. I don't know, I'm not sure if that was the question. Images at the moment, I don't think so, it's more text, but then ChatGPT is usually more text, no? Yeah. Okay. Last question, I guess, before we have to go. There's. How can I trigger separate flows based on 2 different URLs or button clicks?
Button clicks, so you can configure in marketing automation the fact that a customer has clicked or not on a link, but you cannot trigger the fact that it has clicked on the button A or button B in your email. So that's the limit.
Yes, and I think there was a question over here.
Can I just ask a clarifying question? On the abandoned cart, you showed abandoned checkout. You have an abandoned cart.
Yeah, but so the abandoned checkout is the same as the fact that you add an item to your cart and then you didn't process the checkout. Yeah. So it's just the name that is changing, but it's the same configuration. It's just the name of the.
It's just the wording, but it's the same. Yeah. Okay, so if we don't have any more questions, I think we cover all. Oh, maybe. Oh, we have 10 minutes. Yeah. A/B testing. Well, the usual one is that I can show you very quickly without much complexity is the fact that when you create an email marketing, the template will give you the option to do A/B testing, and you can create certain configurations that, for example, you only test at 10%, and then what is the criteria to continue with one flow or another, and that would help you as well optimize the emails and the content that you're sending.
Does it take a lot of time to configure the automated chat?
The chatbot?
Yeah, if you want to have it on your website.
No,
it's
but
free
it depends.
Yeah, well, it depends if you how much you want to configure, but otherwise, out of the box, it's quite easy, and it gives you a template, actually. Where is it? Live chat. The it's in configuration. Yeah, channel the chatbots. Yeah. So the chatbot already it gives you two templates. So the lead generation or even the welcome one, and then you can adapt them from there. Otherwise, it's very easy to configure it. You can add certain sequences. For example, if you want to first say a message before asking a question, if you want to ask for an email, if you want to, after asking a question, you want to forward directly to customer service, to a live person, which is live chat. Otherwise, you can do actions like what we showed today is the create a lead, for example. According to certain parameters, then it creates a lead, and all the information is saved on the CRM. But it's quite easy. Yeah, it's quite straightforward. And regarding marketing automation, now the game changer this year as well is that Odoo is suggesting some like templates, so like pre-configured workflows that maybe you can just show quickly. Just to help, because I guess not everybody is a guru marketing like Charlene here.
So when you will open the marketing automation application for the first time, you will see those 6 marketing automation templates that are related to CRM. So you can tag out contacts, so which means that you will send a welcome email to contact and tag them if they click on your email. Then a welcome flow, so you will send welcome email to the new subscriber, and then you will remove the email address that are bounced automatically. Then the double opt-in, which is really interesting because you will send an email to the new recipient of your mailing list in order to confirm their consent. And then if they confirm it, they will be added automatically to a mailing list, which is called confirmed contact. And then you know that this is GDPR and that they agree to be in your mailing list. Then about the commercial prospection, you can send a free catalog and follow up according to reaction. And so if I open one, you can see that everything is already configured, so you don't have to do anything about it, just launch it, start the campaign, and then it will work as it is already configured. So we can go to other campaigns, so we can prioritize also our leads, and then you can send an email. Here you can edit the template if you want, and then if they reply to your email, you will assign 3 stars to the lead automatically, and if they don't open, the priority will be kept at 0. So you have then 6 templates that are already pre-configured for you for your CRM and mailing list.
Yeah, so to answer your question, no, it doesn't take that much time. It depends, but otherwise, this is really a game changer. Well, if we don't have any more questions, I think we can stop here. Thank you so much for your time. Again, if you have any more advanced or specific questions, we can meet outside. Otherwise, during the party. Thank you so much, everyone.